Dimensional analysis. This is used mainly for conversions. And what we're going to do, we're going to use unit fractions to help us. And then I may show you a different way to do it also. So just be aware. Unit fractions, they're fractions that actually equal 1, but their units are different. So for example, if you look at 1 foot, a foot is the same as 12 inches. So what you can do is to write it as a unit fraction. You can write it as 1 foot over 12 inches. Or you could write that same fraction and just flip it upside down. 12 inches over 1 foot. Because since 1 foot is equal to 12 inches, this is the same thing as 12 inches. So anything divided by itself is always a 1. So that's why it's called a unit fraction. Now there's a little bitty diagram you can use to help with conversions. It's this T diagram. There's actually just multiplying two fractions together, but let's just go ahead and use this little diagram. We're going to convert 4 feet to inches. So write down what you're given, and that's going to be the first slot of the T diagram. And since we know that 1 foot is the same as 12 inches, when we want the feet to cancel out those units, I'm going to put the feet down there and the inches go up here. And that's when we start using the numbers. We got 1 in front of the foot, we got 12 in front of the inches. And these units cancel out. And this is basically a fraction times a fraction. This 4 feet is actually 4 over 1. If you want to put something in there, you can. You don't actually have to. But it's always a plain on 1 with no units. You just multiply straight across. 4 times 12 is 48 inches. And then the 1 on the bottom, I don't worry about 1s on the bottom. So the answer is 48 inches. Which you probably knew that. But I use an example so you can see how it actually works, that you might already know the answer to. Now we're going to convert 3 centimeters to inches. And so we have to use the fact that 1 inch is equal to 2.54 centimeters. So I'm going to use my T-chart, put the 3 centimeters up there. Now don't worry about that yet. I want the centimeters to cancel out, so I put those over here on the bottom. I want to end up with the inches, so those go up there. And let's come over here, and we know that 1 inch, which the 1 is in front of the inch, so it stays in front of the inch, is equal to 2.54 centimeters. And since 2.54 is in front of the centimeters, we'll keep it there. These units, these centimeter units cancel out. Then we multiply straight across. 3 times 1 is 3 over 2.54. And then we have inches left over. Take out your calculator. Type in 3 divided by 2.54. We get, we round it off to 2 places, 1.18 inches. And that's how we're done. Now, if you're happy with that, don't watch anything else I'm about to do. So I'm going to do these again. I'm going to use a different method. And you may like this method better. I don't know. It involves equations. So it's, on this example, take what you're given, 4 feet over inches. And we don't know how many inches, we're going to call it x. And then we're going to set it equal to the conversion factor. Since the feet are on top here, we got to make sure the feet are on top there, inches on the bottom there. So we have 1 foot, 12 inches. Now I don't worry about the units from here on out. All I'm going to do is cross multiply, crisscross multiply. Hey, jump. Criss cross. So I take the 4 times 12 equals x times 1. 4 times 12 is 48. X times 1 is x. And we want to go to inches, so it's 48 inches, and we're done. You may like that way better. I don't know. I'm going to keep the answer out here so we can see it. So we got 3 centimeters. We're going to go to x inches and use a conversion that we were provided with. You don't have to memorize these, they'll be given to you. Centimeters, inches. They correspond top to bottom, top and bottom. 1 inch 2.54 centimeters. I put the numbers in front of their units according to what's given. Cross multiply. 3 times 1 is 3. X times 2.54 is 2.54x. Crisscrossing. And then I divide both sides by 2.54. And probably the same thing I've already done. Three divided by 2.54. Same answer. We're going to inches. And that is it. I've provided you with 2 different methods. You pick the way you want to use. Either way is fine.